Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to be talking through the recruiting tracker in both Google Sheets and Excel. If you have already purchased this template, thank you for your order. If you've stumbled across this video and you're looking for a good applicant tracking spreadsheet, I will include a link to the template below. Feel free to purchase and follow along too. I have Google Sheets version open. If you're in Excel, follow along there as well. I am going to be hopping back and forth between the two and walking through some customizations in both as well. So the dashboard is going to be the first tab that you will open when you open up the tracker. This is an automatic dashboard. It's going to calculate all of your recruiting metrics for you live in real time. So no math or data entry needed. We are going to come back here after we edit some of these other tabs at the bottom so you can see how this updates in real time. But it's a really nice summary across all of your candidates and all of your jobs for you as an HR department to be able to look at and see how everything is performing. So the first tab you're going to start with is job openings. It's important to start here because candidates link from job openings. So what we're going to do is we are going to start typing in all of the jobs across your entire company. So you can type in your role ID for the job. You can type in your role title. You can type in the status of, you can select from the status drop down menu. And if this doesn't match the statuses that you use as an HR team or as a recruiter, they are all editable. So in Google Sheets, you'll just click the edit button. That'll open up this menu on the right-hand side. For the sake of example, I will type an example, but you can customize any of the options here that already exist, or you can add additional items. You'll click Done, Apply to All, and that's going to update everything in column D for you to what you just selected there. So I am going to open up Excel at this time because it's slightly different to make the updates in Excel. So I'm going to be in column D, and what I'm actually going to do is scroll all the way down to the bottom of the spreadsheet, and I am going to drag my mouse all the way up to D4. And I'm going to come up here and click on data validation. And then that's going to bring up a list here as well. And you'll see that all of the options are in list form and they are separated by a comma without spaces on either side of the comma. So you can either edit what's already in here, or you can come to the very end and you can type a comma after closed, no space, and then you can type in your new status as well. And then you'll click OK, and that'll apply to the entire column D as well. So the next thing that you're going to do is there is an area for your job description. So what a lot of people do is they will link to their job description from this column right here. Feel free to expand the width of it if that's helpful, or also feel free to type in any text. You can also just type in sentences in that area as well. Next is going to be the years of experience, and then the next is going to be the salary range for the position. And you can also do a bonus as well. Then you're going to do location, exemption, the position type. So there's full-time, part-time, temporary, intern, or contractor. Again, feel free to customize those as best fit your company. You can type in all the contact information for your hiring manager as well. You can put in the day that you posted the job, and then you can also put in the day that you closed the position. So you can see days to fill automatically calculate for the role. You can put in your total budget for the role, and then the total hires auto-populate, and then cost per hire auto-populates as well. So to see that in action, you'll go to the Candidates tab, and you're going to start typing in candidates and linking them to the positions that you have available in job openings. So under candidates, you can select 51 for the role ID. That was automatically added based on what you typed in job openings. And then you'll also see that marketing manager was automatically added here for you too. You can type in a candidate ID. If your organization does not use this, feel free to hide column D as well. I recommend do not delete any columns, but you can go ahead and hide them if it's not useful. And then you can type in your candidate name as well. You can type in your candidate email and phone. And then this is a really cool column just for tracking and for metrics as an internal department. You can put in the source that the candidate found you through. And what's helpful about this, and you'll see that as we revisit the dashboard, but you can see what sources generate the most hires and maybe what sources generate the most rejections as well. The reason that that's really helpful is because then you can start to evaluate, okay, what sources are going to be most beneficial for us as a team. You can put in the candidate, application date, and then for the current stage, you can either select from the options here as well, or what you can do if you would like to edit any of the stages, you are going to do that over here in column Y. And the reason you'll do that here, you will see when we get to the Kanban board and the Gantt chart. But if you would like to edit any of the options here, you can either just type over it and all of your metrics will automatically update, or you can add more options at the bottom. I have 15 stages available for you here, so feel free to go in order that your company follows here as well. So back here, so then you can select the current stage. You can select, you can type in the day that the candidate entered that stage, the last time you contacted the candidate, if you have follow-up communication scheduled. And then for sake of example, I am going to change this to offer extended. And we can just type in, a date for offer extended. We can type in a date for offer accepted as well. And then if you do end up hiring the candidate, you can type in the hire date, you can type in the start date. So time to hire is going to automatically calculate. Time to fill is automatically going to calculate as well. So the last thing I want to do is I actually want to change this to hired. And the reason I want to do that is back to the job openings. If you scroll all the way to the right, so now in column S, it's automatically going to tell you that you hired one. So your cost per hire is $1,500 because you hired one person. So that's going to calculate for you in real time, which is really helpful. So now I'm going to hop to the Kanban board. So this is super helpful if you would like to see candidates in a Kanban board style that matches your application stages as well. So you'll see some of these are blank because you're not using all of them, but all of these stages at the top will match exactly what you enter in right here. That's why it's really important to enter here. And then same thing for Excel, you'll enter it in column Y as well. So back to the Kanban board, you can select your role right here at the top. So you can change it to digital marketing manager and you can see all of the candidates automatically update by stage in real time. It's super, super helpful. So you can see the date that they entered the stage, the last time you contacted them, and you can do that across all different roles as well, which is super nice. So in this, it'll be all the way to hired over here too. And then for the Gantt chart, this is also going to be, you can select your role up here, and this will be updated for you in real time as well. So you can change the week of the year to 1, and that'll automatically update the Gantt chart. You can advance the weeks of the year if you would like to advance the calendar dates as well. And you'll put in the first day of your calendar too that you would like to start seeing candidates. And then as you switch out the roles, you can see that all of the information switches as well, which is really, really cool just to see your candidate names, the current stage, apply, and last contacted. All of it automatically pulls for you from the candidates tab, so there's no re-entry or anything else that you have to do here. So this is a really nice visual as well to kind of see how long candidates are in each stage. Back to the dashboard, you can see total jobs is going to update for you in real time in addition to your job statuses. Time to fill, so this is going to be a really cool metric. It's across all of your jobs and all of your jobs for time to hire, cost per hire, your offer acceptance rate. You can see how many times you've extended an offer versus accepted an offer. You can see a candidate pipeline overview for all candidates across every single job. which is super helpful. So this is going to be your summary for your entire company. And then again, you can see your hiring sources too. So you can see right now, most of your hires are coming from Indeed, and then organic search and employees referral is going to be next as well. So that is an overview of the recruiting tracker. Again, thank you so much for your order. Thanks for tuning into this video, and I will see you in the next one.